Massive backlogs, annual caps, and fraud allegations are threatening a visa program designed to help victims of crime here in the U.S. For a person living in the country illegally, the U visa program provides a possible pathway for lawful permanent residency. Applicants have to be a victim of certain crimes and suffered substantial abuse or mental harm as a result. They also need to be willing to report and assist law enforcement in the investigation. But now there are growing calls to crack down on this visa. The annual applicants far exceed the annual cap of 10,000, sparking claims that people may be staging crimes in order to qualify. Senior border and immigration correspondent Allie Bradley is live in Del Rio, Texas, along the southern border there. And Allie, a crackdown could sever a major lifeline to thousands of real victims.
Yeah, you're exactly right here, Nicole. This new push coming from Senator Tom Cotton and Representative Chip Roy as a federal case out of Boston actually is raising some fresh concerns about the U visa program. So prosecutors say that 10 Indian nationals were indicted by investigators, by what investigators describe as a coordinated scheme, allegedly staging armed robberies in Boston so they could later claim victim status and qualify for U visas. According to court documents, some participants even paid to take part orchestrating fake crimes before reporting them to police. The case highlights potential vulnerabilities in the program that's designed to protect victims of serious crimes who assist law enforcement, but now it's facing increased scrutiny. USCIS saying that petitions received increased 95% under Biden from his first year to his last year, adding, quote, when aliens clog up the process with fraudulent claims, they harm real victims with legitimate claims. We're prioritizing rooting out fraud in these programs to help women and other survivors of abuse. In a letter to DHS, Senator Cotton is calling for answers, raising concerns about fraud, abuse, and whether the current vetting is strong enough. At the same time, Congressman Roy is pushing new legislation, arguing the system is broken and needs reform, sending this statement exclusively to News Nation, saying, quote, since its inception, the U visa has been a pull factor for illegal immigration, serving as a last-ditch effort for illegal aliens to skirt deportation and stay in the country indefinitely if they merely claim they're a crime victim. We've seen countless instances of fraud and Americans falsely accused of crimes they didn't commit. It's time Congress repeal this program that has eroded the rule of law. Immigration attorneys, though, say the program needs to be protected. Take a listen.
I worked with a lot of clients who have been witnesses or victims of really horrific, violent crime. And because these people stepped forward and testified and gave their information as witnesses or victims, the police were able to go after the perpetrators of those violent crimes. And for politicians who say that they care about stopping violent crime in this country, they need to not go after the U visa because that encourages investigation and cooperation with the police for witnesses and victims of crime.
Of course, Nicole, the debate now is protecting this program for those individuals who are actually victims of crimes and then closing those gaps that are allowing this program to be exploited. Nicole.
All right, so Allie, you mentioned reforms to the system here, but what are we looking at when it comes to the actual backlog?
So the system is actually very overwhelmed right now. We have some stats to show you here. We know that at least 400,000 applications are actually backlogged right now, despite a strict cap of just 10,000 visas issued per year. That leaves many legitimate applicants waiting 5 to 10 years for full approval for that resolution, if you will. So you can see this has been a problem for quite some time. This is not a brand new issue, but you can see in 2025 that bar is higher. These numbers are going up. So in the meantime, some applicants, they may receive deferred action or work authorization while they're waiting for that determination when it comes to that 5 to 10 year figure that we're looking at, Nicole. So yeah, a lot of issues with this program that these lawmakers want resolved. Nicole?
All right, Allie Bradley live for us there along the border. Thank you.